quiet as it's kept, I believe that Cliff knew what he was doing with those Cliff Notes. I believe that he knew by projecting and talking to the camera that he knew somebody would hear him. He's a super fan. Maybe he didn't watch all 20 seasons like most of us, but you don't have to watch that many seasons to know that those walls are pretty much paper thin and the people have to whisper. In this season, Kimmy had to whisper to the point that it didn't seem like words were coming out of her mouth. That's how low she had to whisper. I always believed that Cliff knew, and that was a part of his strategy to blow up all these games and all this stuff to secure his place in the game. But in doing so, right now, he's sitting pretty because he returned from Camp Comeback, but he better watch out because he's going to end up on the block again, and this time they'll have him as a pawn, and this time they'll put him out, and he won't be returning. And his one ally was Ovi. Ovi's gone. He, Jessica, and Nicole are on the outskirts, but Nicole is kind of swimming through with the 6 shooters a little bit. Let's see how far that goes. Poor Nicole. I know she wanted Kimmy to come back with her, to be like with her by her side so much because she's got to deal with these people. But Cliff is on his own. Cliff and Jessica right now are the 2 players that better watch their backs. Sam's time is coming. Unless, of course, the 6 shooters, the Hateful 8 or Grateful, and the 9 people all decide to cannibalize each other early. But Cliff better watch out, because that's like the first competition that he won. And after all the info that they know, they are definitely going to want Cliff out. Unless he's able to skate his way another week or 2 until he gets to a point where he gets a power or a twist or something. Either way, if Cliff ends up winning this season, he will be the first older Big Brother player to win this season. And after what I witnessed in tonight's episode, part of me believes that he has a huge shot. He has a shot. Sam has a shot. Hell, even Nicole has a shot. Those 3 have the biggest shots to make it to the end once that gigantic alliance starts cannibalizing themselves. And from the looks of what happened at the end of the episode, it appears that the cannibalizing is about to begin. So they better bring out their knives, their forks, and their ketchup and barbecue sauce, because it's time to eat each other alive until only a few are left. I know it sounds corny, but it is what it is. You know I am. Anyways, guys, I'm Sage Valentine. Welcome to my channel. And right now I'm going to review CBS's Big Brother Season 21, Episode number 11. So, Nick CHOH, Cliff and Jessica were nominees. Kat won the veto. Save Jessica. Nicole went up in her place. Camp Comeback was revealed to have their little competition involve 4 people play. 1 person returns. We know that was Cliff. So, Nick believes that Nicole is going home. Cliff said every man for himself. I.e., he feels bad for what's going on with Nicole and the idea of Nicole going home. But again, in this game, every man for himself. I say that all the time on this channel if you've been watching these videos. All the time. Nicole just wants to be here in the game, and Nicole worries about what type of allies she'll have if she stays in the game and say Kimmy doesn't return from Camp Comeback. Anyway, Cliff feels safe because Nick tells him he's safe. If only Cliff knew what all that meant. I feel like Nick gave him some sort of like lucky charm in saying that, because he sure is safe. Because he ended up in Camp Comeback and then came back to the game. So Nick didn't lie, essentially. Christy tells Nick and Bella that she has the diamond power veto. Shout out to the casuals because, honey, she told everybody in the house she has that. And I still think she's foolish for doing that because they're going to make her use it. And if she doesn't use it on a specific person, she's getting targeted and she's getting put out this game. For example, Nick believes that she will use it on him and save him. I have a bridge. I'm going to sell it to him. Then we get a 6 shooters segment. I've been talking about the 6 shooters for the past few reviews, and finally Big Brother explained it. It's established that Bella and Nick are really not a part of a solid alliance like I said they weren't. The 6 shooters, Jack, Jackson, Holly, Annalise, Tommy, and Christy are all the 6 shooters. Bella and Nick were a part of Grateful, and then that whole 9 alliance with Sam appeared, but like I said, Sam was just being used. So then we see a segment about possibly flipping the vote and voting out Cliff. Christy says she doesn't want to keep Cliff because he's going after the couples. She wants to play her own game. Here she goes with that. She said the same thing with Kimmy. You see where Kimmy ended up. You see where Kimmy is right now, so good luck, Cliff. Basically, Christy and Tom and the others are just like, let Nicole take the shot and go after Nick and Bella so we don't have to get any blood on our hands. Yeah, that pretty much summarizes this season. Let somebody else do it and all of you sit back and go, ooh, ooh, ooh. I know I'm being sarcastic, but anyway, we get a camp comeback segment. Dave is ready to get back in the game and play. He wants to build, or he tried to build a relationship with the different house guests, make everyone his best friend, and have Jackson trust him, but Jackson shouldn't trust him. Ovi pretty much was trying to be cool with everyone. He hung out with everyone and he made some pretty good cookies. Well, that's the end of all the cookies. Kimmy's segment included that scene with Jack acting like a complete, excuse the expression, jackass, by getting mad at her for that stupid shaker bottle in the refrigerator. Mind you, they got 2 refrigerators, one in the kitchen, one in the storage room. I don't understand, or I think it's called the storage room or the pantry. I don't know what the big deal about that was, but I digress. That's Jack for you. Well, now that Kimmy's gone, I guess Jack has nothing to obsess over. Oh, no, wait. He's going to spend the rest of the summer talking about Kimmy. Him, Kat, Christy, everybody's going to be the whole Davon, Dominique, Bailey situation after they were evicted. The house continued to talk about them until the final day in the house that they spent. Before somebody was crowned the winner of those seasons. So, Ovi said he wants to make waves and fight for his life in the game. David said he was ready to be in the game, be back in the game, and Kimmy said she came to play and win. And she tried hard. They all tried hard. It's a shame how things turned out. We got to the live vote. We heard the speeches. Cliff was just like he loves Big Brother and the challenges. He's so happy. He's a 50-year-old guy. He got a chance to develop bonds with people younger than him. He's going to have friends forever. If you get a chance to watch that episode, look at the reactions of everybody when he says that. It's pretty telling. It's just more than a resting bitch face. It's like, they're just like, okay, get it over with. Nobody seemed like they thought what he was saying was genuine. Maybe Ovi did, but everybody else, look at their reactions. Nicole said, make a strong move and a smart move and keep her because she doesn't want to go. Anyway, we got down to the live vote. It was 6-4. Annalise, Jack, Christy, Holly, Jackson, and Tommy all voted to keep Nicole and kick out Cliff. Bella, Sam, Jessica, and Kat voted to keep Cliff and kick out Nicole. Sam went into the diary room and said, ho, 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 Nicole has to go. And I'm just like, why are you wearing this Santa outfit, dude? It's like nearing the middle, towards the end of July. We're so close to August, dude. Take that mess off. Now, as far as Jessica and Kat go, Kat was told to throw a hinky vote at Nicole. Jessica is surprising me. I already told you, I said that she wants to be with the in crowd. But the reason why she's surprising me is because she talks so much about girl power and then she's up here kicking Nicole out. I'm like, wouldn't you be voting out Cliff? Like, that makes no sense. Some guy on Twitter was like, everybody who thought that Jessica was going to do something different was so stupid, blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, be quiet. Jessica spouted this whole girl power this, girl power that, and every time she gets a chance to do something, she completely goes against what she just said. It's really crazy. So anyway, Cliff ends up heading to Camp Comeback, and he was very upset. And then all of a sudden, he won Camp Comeback. Now, on a side note, before I get to my last page of notes, honey, you know it would be really crazy this season if Cliff came back from Camp Comeback, which he already did, and then he wins HOH. I want to see who he's going to target, because I don't think he's going to target like Nicole or Jessica like he said. I think he said a week or so back he was going to try to target like the girls or something. I don't think so. I think he's probably going to try to make a big move, because I saw the look on his face. He tried to push the whole, it's okay if I go to Camp Comeback, but if I come back, or what am I saying? Ignore me. It's okay if I go to Camp Comeback and I end up getting kicked out the game. I had fun, blah, blah, blah. I didn't believe that. My one complaint about house guests like that is that when they say that, I'm just like, deep down inside, you are pissed. I'm not saying yell, run around, scream and cuss, but just tell them, dude, I'm not happy about this. I'm upset. I'm devastated. Call it a day. But this whole, everything's okay, everything's fine. Dude, Cliff is a super fan. So it's going to be very interesting if he ends up winning HOH. And I can see him really fighting to win HOH. Now, Grateful and the 6 shooters and blah blah blah, they were so happy Cliff was coming back in. I think they're going to wish it was David Ovey or Kimmy if he ends up winning HOH. So anyway, speaking of David Ovey and Kimmy, Big Brother spoke to David because David was very emotional. They spent a lot of time with David, I guess, because David was the first person. He was banished, and then he was the first person sent to Camp Comeback. He said he tried, he gave it his all, he wanted to go further, and Julie Chen let him know that he figured the game out. He was right about the power of 6, except Nick and Bella weren't the bottom 2. It was Christy and Tommy who were a part of this. Nick and Bella aren't even a part of the 6-shooter Power 6 Alliance. Ovey said that being in Camp Comeback was tough. Of course it was. And being in the game, I believe he also was saying that that was tough too. Kimmy really didn't get a chance to say anything because Julie said something about how surprised was she about the vote, and Kimmy was just like, this was the first split vote and she's happy that Nicole was safe. She said that she's rooting for Sam, and Julie was like, but you're not rooting for Nicole. She's like, of course I'm rooting for Nicole, but I'm rooting for Sam because of how Sam is in this game, and he talks when he should talk, and he does this, and he does that. I think you understand what I'm saying, because I'm all wackadoodle right now because that episode was insane. Basically, Sam's in a good spot at this point. That's what Kimmy believes. I'm not sure about Sam at this point because he won those 2 vetoes. And the 6 shooters are kind of iffy about him, so we'll see how far he goes. And at the end of the episode, Nick was seen in one of the rooms all upset talking to Jack and the rest of them. And he learned what happened, and he's not happy. So it looks like Grateful is going to cannibalize themselves, and it's going to be a fun week in the feeds. And I want you guys to know I've been watching the feeds for the past couple of days. I've been staying up later than I should have to watch them, and they're pretty interesting. I am going to miss Kimmy. I'm going to miss David. I'm going to miss Ovey. The only reason I'm happy David is not in this game is because I had a bad feeling about David coming back. I felt like he would come back and then he would try to do what he wanted to do, and somehow, some way, that would be sabotaged. I thought that Kimmy was the one who could come back in the game and really, really do what needed to be done, because she was getting close to winning these competitions. Because we saw in Camp Comeback, she was doing pretty well in that comeback competition. She just wasn't as fast as Cliff. And Cliff being that fast was a little bit troubling too. But I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm not talking about Helen getting pushed. As far as Ovi coming back, I feel like if Ovi had come back and he didn't win like an HOH competition or anything, Ovi was going to be treated even worse. So as I said, it's now 10:20 p.m. and I'm going to go back and watch the feeds and see what's going on because it's about to be really, really messy. Let me know what you thought of tonight's episode. Leave me some comments. Fill my comment section up. Let's chat about Big Brother. I will be back tomorrow to see tomorrow's episode because I'm more than sure they're probably going to have like a HOH competition or something. But the last time I checked, because I checked the CBS schedule, tomorrow's supposed to have an episode at 9 o'clock. So check your local listings, but I checked that schedule twice. I checked it through the app, and it's there. So if there's an episode tomorrow, I will review it. If not, then I'll review it when the next one comes on. Julie said the next one's coming on Sunday, but that schedule online says Monday. Check your local listings. I will see you during my next review. I love you all. Take care. Thank you for the comment on my Dragon Mommy lipstick because I'm wearing Candy Venom today by Fenty. Love you all. Blue flower crown today with shells or something. Anyway, love you guys. Take care, and I'll be back for the next review. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye.